they're in the game, and she will have Tamra's bringing her back is not a bad thing. It's certainly a good thing. So, and I'm going to watch it. No, just because she's a little rat that scurries, I can separate it too. I'm hoping that I get classic Tamra on the screen. And I will say, Tamra is a phenomenal housewife. She knows what to do. She does the job. I believe when they hired her back, they said, bitch, you are a bitch. Like, wind it up. Do not be nice. Take everyone out. And as my friend Carlos King and I say, life after Housewives is very, very tough. So I believe Tamra, 2 years off, 2 years plus, running the CBD, downsizing the house. There's nothing like a housewife that needs the money and wants that fame and the limelight. When you give them the orange back and the peach, they come back with a vengeance. So I believe the instructions were burn this house to the ground, and she's going to burn it to the ground in the best way possible.
There you have it.
Whew, you're getting me riled up again, girl. RHOA, though, I mean, rumor is, I don't know if this is all true. All the cast are like, they're nervous and they all think they're going to be on the chopping block. Nene's not coming back, guys. She's not. Not just because Andy wants to sell books and he says, we're really done with Nene. She's not coming back. She's not. I'm sorry.
I think they all should be nervous. I don't think it's very good. I mean, I really don't. I do think bringing Kim Zolciak back in the mix, and, Kim keeps teasing this. People are like, are you coming back? And she's like, hold on, stay tuned. And of course, we know she has this cameo scene coming up. But I think they're going to bring her back completely, because I think they're going to want to know the mess that is going down with Kroy. She just dropped the Biermann from her Instagram this past week. She was getting Bitcoin from like a Bitcoin ATM, which a lot of people thought she was going to use to gamble. I don't think anybody has any proof of that. But yeah, I mean, I think we want Kim back. I think we need Messy. I've said on this, and people come for me in our comments, Kandi uses this as a promotional platform. Kandi does not care anymore. I don't think she's bringing her A game. This is a way for her to promote her youngest children, her oldest children. This is just, Kandi knows enough of the routine to keep it going and keep the restaurants out there. And really, to me, I think it's all about Todd now, promoting Todd as a filmmaker, all these things. I don't blame her. Kandi's one of the smartest businesswomen. She's become
brilliant.
She was a millionaire before this. She's a quadruple millionaire now. She's probably worth $20-30 million. Good for Kandi. But I'm just saying, we've seen when it gets to this promotional place, I feel like Bethany kind of had this too. It's just, I'm not into it. I don't care. I don't want to see your kids on commercial. I mean, I think it's great. I would do the same with my own, but I don't give a shit anymore.
I mean, right. And Kim's name, it's being thrown around. Portia's name is being thrown around, and Phaedra. I don't know. If Phaedra saves Married to Medicine and does great, I don't know if Phaedra will double dip. And Kandi and Phaedra, that's not happening. I actually think Phaedra was not coming back, but Kim and maybe Portia, I'm really not a huge, I don't really know about Portia. I mean, she wasn't the one that did it for me. Nothing against her. Kim is kind of interesting to me. I would like to see her back. Sure. Something. I mean, if they could bring Tamra back, why not bring Kim back and have a whole ding dong, she's back moment.
I want Kim back. I want Kim and Kandi to reconcile. I want Kim and Kandi to make a divorce song, Don't Be Tardy for the Party, for them to fight again, for Kim to be the sugar baby that she is. I mean, to me, that would reignite. If they could sit Kandi down, Kandi Gal, we know you, well, that's a different one.
Kandi Gal Part 2.
Kandi Burruss, we know you are queen of all things Housewives, and we know that you are promoting your children and they are serial ambassadors or whatever. But we need you to make a song with Kim Zolciak and go back in the studio and give her hell for smoking and having a terrible voice. It would just be old school. It would be so great. And Sheree has always been friends with Kim. All that drama. I mean, it would just be good. They need something. They definitely
Well,
need
Miss
something.
Burris on this Behind the Velvet Rope podcast said she is one and done with Housewives songs. Good luck to ever her doing another Housewives song. I could see Candy agreeing to almost anything except when it comes to music and her being like, we will not be doing another Housewives song ever.
Look, have we
But
not seen, we're flip-floppers, and have we not seen
we're
everybody
flip-floppers.
flip-flopper? Please, this has been the week of flip-floppers. From Lala Kent now saying she'll film with Raquel, to
I mean,
our friend Peter Madigill will now film with Raquel. I mean, give me a break. We're all flip-floppers. They're all flip-floppers. And for Candy to become the highest paid housewife of all time, to come back for one more season next season and do a song with Kim, believe me, money talks, and she would do it.
that La Kent girl, man, and all of them. Now, listen, the season
All
is
of
over.
them.
The season is over. So, are we going to stop talking about Scandoval? Are people going to move on? And yes, everyone, first of all, that third part of the reunion, they were already turning, but listen,
That turned people. That turned people.
It did. I mean, it didn't look. I had a moment of like, I don't know, is Raquel? I mean, I go back to everything we said about her, that she's on the spectrum and she's really just not understanding any of this. And then I'm like, it is kind of brilliant that she sits there while they're all screaming and attacking her, and she doesn't say one word, not a word. So is Raquel, I'm back to like, is she a brilliant mastermind or is she being like managed? Is her team saying like, you go to the reunion and you sit there and you just don't speak? Because that's basically what happened. And it's kind of brilliant, to your point that you always make. I mean, I think someone would like to sit down with her. I don't think that's for free. I don't think that's for $1,000. Raquel could do a paid interview. She could do a book, sure, coming back from whatever. But the fact that she sat there and everyone attacked her, and now some people are turning, not everybody. Job well done, Raquel. Or do you think she's just, no, like, I'm giving her too much credit?
I think you're giving her too much credit. I'm with Andy Cohen, who said he believed she was medicated during the reunion. If Schwartzy is popping a Xanax, and he really had nothing to do with it, except for obviously he's team Sandoval 100%. Yeah, I think she was medicated. I think that's why you're not seeing any emotion. We had fantastic Sarah Fraser show Behind the Velvet Rope listeners slide into our DMs, and they say they were on various Zoloft and other antidepressants at points in their lives, and they could not have any emotion. If life was happening, they couldn't